Hi guys, Allie here, and I'm outside today. I wanted to show you my pumpkins. These are a bunch of the pumpkins that my kids just picked out. There's like some little warty ones over there. Uh, for the season, which I just love. I've got a lot of pumpkin stuff going on over here. Today we are halfway through the eclipse portal. Halfway. How are you doing? How is it going for you? What kind of unexpected surprises have happened in the past week? If you want to share about them, the comment section is open. If you want to talk about them in the Facebook group, Intuitive Healing with Ali Duzette, it is very supportive and we're all there to help each other get through this time. Um, Everything that's happening for us is exactly that. It is happening for us. Nothing is happening to you. It is only happening for you. Everything good is happening for you. Even if things are crazy, even if it feels like things are falling apart, really, the entire universe is aligned to bring us everything that we need to heal ourselves, to heal our families, to heal our lives. And every time that you work on yourself and healing yourself, you are actually healing everybody that you know. Even though it might not feel that way, one person taking responsibility for healing their own life gives permission to everyone else around them to heal their own lives too, which is so amazing. And this is another thing to keep in mind, which is that a lot of times, I just had this conversation with my husband about pathological demand avoidance, which perhaps one of my children might have. And I've been planning to make a session about that on allyduzetclasses.com, but I haven't yet. And so when it comes to pathological demand avoidance, that's like a very serious version of general reactance, which is this idea that when somebody tells you to do something, your soul does not want to do that. When we want to heal everybody else around us, people don't like that. Like our spirits can say, why do you want to change me? And they can really dig in their heels. As soon as we stop trying to change other people and stop criticizing other people where they are at and start focusing on what we've got going on inside of ourselves, when we start taking responsibility for ourselves and stop wishing that other people would take responsibility for themselves, miracles start to happen. The more you focus on you, the more everyone else in your life will start to focus on healing their own stuff too. It's really amazing and crazy. I feel like a lot of times in our relationships, we can get caught up in wanting to fix the other people, or we can give up. I think a lot of times we get into a spot in our relationships where we're like, I'm done. Like, you're not fixing yourself. You're not changing the way that I want you to change, so I'm out. When you heal yourself, thoughts like that just kind of go away. And what happens is the other person no longer has to rebel against you and your desires because they're not there. And all of a sudden that person is free to start choosing to heal themselves because you're not pressuring them into it. I hope this is making any sense. Like, have you ever had somebody that wanted you to do something, so then you didn't do it because you specifically didn't want to do what they wanted you to do? It kind of might sound silly as I'm talking it out, but like, I have done that. I'm remembering this time that I was like coerced to participate in this event. And so I showed up and I just like sat in the back and crossed my arms, and I did not have a conversation and I did not participate. But I was like physically there because I was forced to be there. So a lot of times I think we try to force people to show up the way that we want them to. And when they don't, over time, we say, wow, you never listen to me. You don't care about me. You don't love me. And then we want to leave them in the dust. When in reality, if we just stopped trying to force them to show up the way that we want them to show up and just showed up ourselves the way that we want to show up, that can change the whole dynamic. Okay, let's talk about the heart. Okay. Halfway through every eclipse portal, the heart energy opens up. And all of us receive downloads to the heart, and that is happening today. Today, everybody's heart in the whole world their heart energy is wide open, receiving messages from the divine. Now, whether we're listening to those messages is this whole other thing, right? Whether we're open to receiving those things is another thing, right? So even though you may know a lot of people that don't seem like they're making a lot of progress or like receiving a lot of divine revelation today that they're acting on, they're probably not acting on it. That's okay. But everyone in the world is having this big opportunity today to kind of level up and really listen to the divine. So today is a great day to spend some time with your hand on your heart and just breathing and feeling what it feels like to be in your body, and to journal about what messages our creator has for you in your life, whatever is going on in your life right now. What messages do you what messages does our creator have for you? Because there are messages for you, and I know some people struggle to hear them. It comes with practice, and it comes with taking care of yourself. I do really feel like hydration matters a lot, and electrolytes, and taking care of your nervous system, which is one reason why yoga can be so like spiritually awakening for people. Where I've just known a lot of people that have left their churches and organized religions once they started yoga. I don't think that it's because yoga is evil or something like that, but rather that taking care of your nervous system automatically opens you up to experiencing greater spirituality and greater connection with the divine. And so if you're having trouble hearing the voice of God, sometimes it's as easy as taking deeper breaths. Okay. Inspiration literally comes from the word, like the spire in there comes from the word for breathing. Like inspiration is respiration, expiration, inhalation. All these things are tied together. Take deeper breaths, drink more water, add some salt to your water for electrolyte purposes, and stretch your body. Strengthen your nerves by stretching, okay? And you're going to find that over time, as you do this, you're going to experience greater and greater receptivity to divine revelation for your personal life. So today might be a great day to do some stretches. You don't have to do yoga, but just do some stretches with long, slow, deep breathing. That's like basically what yoga is anyway. I'm sorry. I always feel nervous talking about yoga because I banned posts about it in my group recently, because there's always the posts that come up that say, you can't be a Christian and practice yoga. Well, the formal position of my group is, I think that you can, and we are not having that discussion anymore. That's fine if you disagree, but anyway, take your deep breaths, stretch your body, drink some water, ask God for revelation on your life, and you will receive it. I do believe that. You might not be able to understand it or hear it in a way that you're understanding in this moment, but your spirit can understand it, and your spirit can help guide you as you move forward in your life. Okay, I actually have a session called Opening the Heart, and that is a great session. And as I've been like thinking about today's video, man, it's been kind of funny because I thought about, opening the heart, but that's not the one that I felt to recommend. So let me share my screen with you. Oops, wrong one. There we go. This is my website with all my sessions on it. And if we scroll all the way down, where are we going? We are going to the forgiveness session. I'm just going to, oh, here it is. The session on forgiveness right here. And this one really stood out to me for today. I'm guessing because our hearts need to forgive. All of us have a lot of people that we need to forgive. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you who they are. I mean, like, there's plenty of people that have hurt us, but we can take it a step further. We need to forgive our circumstances, like the things, just like the concepts of what has happened to us, right? Like you might, so the example coming into my mind is like, if your car breaks down, you might need to forgive your car. You might need to forgive the fact that the car broke down, like the concept of my car broke down. I'm going to forgive it. You might need to forgive our creator for making that happen to you. I don't believe that's how it works, but a lot of times our subconscious minds get caught in this track of like, God made this happen to me. So if that's you, maybe you need to forgive our creator. You might need to forgive yourself. That can be the hardest thing to do, is to forgive yourself for whatever you need to be forgiven for. That's a big one. So I wanted to bring that one to your attention today in case it feels like the right thing for you today. But either way, whatever you do today, the best thing that you can do is focus on your heart and the state of your heart. How is your heart doing? Feel it. Ask your heart what it needs from you so that you can level up and take your life to the next level. Level up in a good way where you're blessing yourself, you're blessing everyone that you know, because you're healing your life, you're getting your mindset put together. What do you need to do to make that happen? Your heart has the answer, our creator has the answer. So tune into both and get some answers and write them down and take some action today. Okay. Thank you for being here. I just like you guys so much. I'm just so glad that you've been working through this Eclipse portal with me. We're halfway there and you're rocking it. I feel really, really proud of you. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow.